Hello, this is Neve with the Rainbow Cauldron, and I'm here with my son Seamus. Seamus, say hi.
Hi.
And we're actually going to do, this is the first video I'm doing of this, but I'm hoping to keep it going each month. We're going to do a full moon reading, and this will cover the full moon from this full moon, which is actually tomorrow on the 20th. Today is the 19th, all the way to the next full moon, and which by then I will do another reading. And what we have here today, I have a moon incense going right now. I also have a dark blue candle burning, which dark blue is really great for like dreams and really that moon energy. And right here in the middle, we have my amethyst geode along with a selenite crystal to add energy. I also have a moonstone, a small moonstone. I'd like to get a big one sometime. And I also have a quartz crystal to direct energy. And that's what we have in the middle here.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm going to get my quartz.
Oh, okay. Seamus is going to go get his quartz crystal.
So I had to get my quartz.
Your quartz crystal, Seamus's quartz crystal, and we'll put that right here, right in the front. Okay. All right. And now we've already shuffled this, and actually we have a jumper card that I'm going to put to the side, and this is the Crone of Air. A jumper card is a card that jumped out of the deck when I shuffled, and sometimes I will read them, and because I feel like somehow they're important to the reading, so I'll set it aside. And sometimes I'll just shuffle it back in, or it doesn't feel like it's important to the reading. But this time I did feel like that this was important, and I'm looking at this as kind of a theme of the reading. All right, and this this full moon ritual is for the month of August, and there's many different names for the August full moon, like the corn moon or the sturgeon moon, the red moon, the green corn moon, or is there another one, Seamus?
Esbat?
No. Well, yeah, we're going to do an Esbat tomorrow, but with the grain moon, that's another name for it too. All right, and also what's somewhat special about this reading is about this moon is that it's also a blue moon. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. And I'll give some links down below to different places that'll explain what the blue moon is. All right, so we're going to start from the first three cards are from the full moon to the new moon and the energies in our lives. And we are getting the Crone of Fire, the Ace of Air, the Mother of Earth, and then we're going to the new moon all the way back to the next full moon. And at the new moon, we are seeing the fourth major arcana card, which is the God. Don't touch that incense, you're going to hurt yourself. And then we have Lamas, which is in traditional decks, this is the devil. And that is the next one. And the last card is the Five of Air. All right, so these three cards are from the full moon all the way to the new moon. Then it's the new moon all the way to the next full moon. All right, you ready, Seamus?
Yes.
All right, well, let's start at the beginning. And let's look at the jumper card first. We're seeing this is the main theme of this month, of this lunar month. And the Crone of Air, we're seeing the closing book, and closing book to things we don't have answers to. So, Seamus, maybe she was looking through this entire book, and she didn't find the answers she needed in this book, so she closed this book, right?
Right.
Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very short answers.
Yeah.
No insight, huh? All right, so let's start with the full moon, energy. What is this showing to you, Seamus?
Someone lighting a torch.
Lighting it, or let's see, there's smoke coming out of that.
Oh, blowing it out.
Blowing out the candle. So here we're seeing the crone of fire blowing out her candle. And this is also a card of transformation because we start out with the flame. And when you blow out the flame, what is left? Smoke that rises. So this is a form of transformation. So that's what the energy we're feeling right at the full moon is some sort of transformation, an ending of something and the beginning of something else. And we're moving on to the next energy flow, and we have the Ace of Air. And hold on, let me show the people the card. Ace of Air. What are you seeing in this card, Seamus?
Someone making a dream.
Lots of dreams, right?
Right.
And we're seeing a lot of mundane things in his dreams, like the house and the car, and I think this is a business folder,
book.
You know, or a book. It could be a book. All right, so we're seeing a lot of like divine guidance, finding answers in our dreams to our everyday problems, and being in our heads and not so much on the physical plane. And you know, and I'm also seeing a connection with this card because we're seeing the fire that turned into smoke rising up, and her hair kind of makes me think of that rising smoke. So that's what we're seeing. We're moving from away from some difficulties and opening our minds up to new ideas that are new to us. And then we're moving on to the Mother of Earth. And let's show them the card. Stop, Seamus. You want to show them the card? Ooh. And what are you seeing on this, Seamus?
Someone walking through the grass.
Yeah, and these are brains. So maybe since this was so up in the air, now we're coming back down to the earth. And we're using the ideas and the guidance that we got when we opened our minds to new possibilities, and we've brought those ideas back down to earth with the Mother of Earth. We're really putting those ideas to use. And that rounds out the first half. You don't want to touch the incense, Seamus. It's going to hurt you.
I'm just touching the gray stuff.
Nope, it's still going to hurt you. You don't want to touch that. All right, and now we're at the new moon. And this is the god. Doesn't he look really in control? What do you think, Seamus?
He's setting out some wolves.
Yeah, he's got two wolves right next to him. He's very protected and very he's like a warrior, a strong warrior. And what I'm seeing here is once we put those ideas to use, now we're being in control of those ideas and in control of the energies we're feeling. We're putting that practical information, the information that we were open to, then we started putting into use, and now we're taking control of it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Here we're nurturing those ideas, and here we're in control of the circumstances. And then now we're moving on to Lamas, which is in other decks. This is the Devil card. And Lamas is one of the 8 Sabbaths, right, Seamus? What?
Right.
Yeah. What do we do on Lamas?
Harvest.
Yes, it's the first harvest, and I'm connecting this also with the traditional meaning of the devil card, which has a lot to do with indulgence. And here we're seeing a parallel here. We're seeing all the luscious grains and the harvest and stuff from the Mother of Earth, and we're seeing it again in the Lamas card, except it's more in the distance and it's kind of dying out a little bit. And we're here we have the god Lu indulging in that harvest right on the table. He's got the what we got from this harvest. What we do have to be careful, though, even though it's fine to indulge in the fruits of our labor, we have to be careful not to overindulge and then lose sight of the main goal for quick pleasures, because it's only a matter of time before this harvest goes away. So we don't want to overindulge, but it's okay to you know, reap the rewards of our labor. And finally, the last energy we're getting from the new moon to the next full moon is the 5 of air. And Seamus, what do you see with this card, the 5 of air?
Some fireflies are lapping him.
Yep, they're actually fairies. And what's on his hand right there? It's showing the lines on his hand, right? The lines. Right. So maybe what that's telling us is to recognize our own strengths. And I'm really seeing a connection too with this card and this card. In this card, we're taking control, and we're also recognizing the control we have over our own lives in this card. The answers are right there in front of us, right there on our hands. Both of these cards are indicating taking matters into our own hands. The God is confident, and the 5 of air recognizes that we take ownership of our choices. If we overindulge, we have to take ownership of that choice. And that's what I'm seeing here, is taking ownership of our choices. All right, and so the progression we're seeing here is almost a full circle. We're starting out in transformation, letting go of situations that are out of our control, moving past these situations into something new. The fire blows out and becomes a smoke, and the smoke becomes which represents us rising above and opening our minds to new ideas. And then we're putting those ideas to work with the Mother of Earth. Right, Seamus?
Right.
Oh, careful, careful. You got the candle right there.
What about the wax?
Yeah, well, don't touch the wax. Okay, so then we're putting those ideas to use and nurturing those ideas. And then we're taking control of that. We're taking control of our lives, taking control of those ideas. And then we're enjoying the fruits of our labors, but also reining in that celebration and recognizing that if we indulge too much, things tend to get out of control again, and then we'll be back at this point. And that is our full moon reading. Did you like doing this, Seamus?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, careful. Then you got fire right there. I know you like looking at yourself in the camera, but... All right, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to doing another reading just like this for the next full moon. Thank you so much, and blessed be. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Bye.